It's the Paul's Ice Show, brought to you by Archie's on Carson Street. Get down to Archie's, the official chicken wing of the fan. Archie's, home of 80-cent wings, Monday through Thursday, home of the Paul's Ice grilled cheese sandwich. And, let's see, text us on the Edgar Snyder and Associates fan text line, 412-928-9370. Edgar Snyder and Associates reminds you to text responsibly. Anyway, we are reaching now the silly part of the Steelers offseason, and that is, Monday and Tuesday. It's kind of like the anger and the emotion and everything else when it comes to trying to digest the end of the season and what went wrong and all that other stuff. Now we're to the part where the national media types are scolding everybody here in this area for, not appreciating Mike Tomlin enough. And, it's absolutely stupid. Okay? I have no time for this. None. Well, people in Pittsburgh, they don't appreciate, Mike Tomlin enough. I think it's crazy. They're even talking about, they were even talking about they'd rather move on from him. They don't realize that he's, I saw one of these national types were saying, his players will tell you he's that dude. What does that mean? As I've said many times, okay? Steeler fans, remember when the Steelers used to actually win playoff games. That's the way it goes. And they haven't won them in a long time. Keep hearing about all these reasons why and, personnel and this and that. Okay, well, who exactly is it out there? Who exactly is it out there that is, very responsible for most of the personnel decisions on this team? Who hired coaches and fired coaches? Who was the one that put together this coaching staff? I don't get it. I really don't. If you want to, give me an assessment of Mike Tomlin, that's fine. But don't give me, he was really handcuffed by personnel. He's the guy who picked most of these players. He's the guy that decided that Kendrick Green, despite four games in college at center, he's the guy that decided he was going to be his starting center. He's the guy that hired Matt Canada, Adrian Clem. So please, stop making excuses. I'm not saying the guy needs to be fired, but this idea that anyone who suggests that maybe his seat needs to be warming up, it's lunacy if you think that. Honestly, absolute lunacy. It tells me you haven't been paying attention. His seat should be warming up. I don't care, who it is that you want to talk about. Anywhere. Guy hasn't won a Super Bowl in 13 years. I would love to know how many people won a Super Bowl, and for 13 seasons didn't win another one and were still allowed to be around. That's what I would like to know. That's what I would like to know. So, all these national people, they can go pound salt. I'm so tired of this thing every year where, national people, those people in Pittsburgh, they don't know what they have. Yeah, we do. We've been watching it. We've been watching it unfold. We've been watching a defense give up 40 points per game. In the playoffs, we've been watching 171 points over 4 games. We've been watching that. We know what we're talking about. Do I think that everybody needs to be fired? No. But I do think that we need to stop, this idea that somehow, because he won a Super Bowl 13 years ago, that there's a lifetime contract, and that anybody who suggests that maybe things haven't gone real well here and recently, that maybe, just maybe, we're not all crazy.